What happens when you order a Garth Brooks cocktail? You start with a hearty pour of George Strait, add a dash of James Taylor, toss in a few shots of Bob Seger, a bit of Randy Travis and a touch of Billy Joel. Mix it together, with plenty other musical ingredients, and you're served an overflowing night of Brooks on stage at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville. The Country Music Hall of Famer and 7-time CMA Awards Entertainer of the Year returned to the historic concert hall Friday for the first of 2 sold-out solo nights. Six defining moments from Luke Combs, Carly Pearce, Chris Stapleton and more. ACM Awards return to Las Vegas for stadium-sized show on Amazon Prime Video. And, unlike the Nashville Nissan Stadium show derailed by severe storms earlier this year, the only moment that resembled lightning was when Brooks darted across the stage to onlookers, thunderously smacking the back of the venue's pews. We are in the mother church of country music, Brooks, dressed in jeans and an Oklahoma State shirt, said from stage Friday night. Forget about the artist that stands on this stage. Nothing but respect happens in this house. For the 2.5-hour show, Brooks played DJ for a mixtape of the songs that helped make him. He weaved together a sonic web that drew lines from James Taylor's Carolina in My Mind to Brooks' Own the River and Bob Seger's Turn the Page to the Thunder Rolls. Brooks' acoustic appreciation for songwriting. He played parts of some 40-plus songs Friday night, moved from Bill Withers' Ain't No Sunshine to Ed Sheeran's Perfect, Elton John's Rocketman, George Jones' He Stopped Loving Her Today, Randy Travis' 3 Wooden Crosses, George Strait's You Look So Good in Love, and the list goes on. Still, his jukebox shuffle earned highest applause when landing on a Brooks original, like the ovation-earning a cappella audience Request the Change, Honky Tonkin' 2 of a Kind, Workin' on a Full House and foot-stomping fan favorite Callin' Baton Rouge. You're just pouring gasoline on a fire, he said after a rowdy ovation. I love it. Between songs, Brooks shared light-hearted moments of his songwriting origin story, from nights cutting his teeth inside Oklahoma bars to chasing his dreams as a young songwriter in Music City, entering the Country Music Hall of Fame and getting a call from Bob Dylan. Sound familiar? It isn't the first time Brooks teamed his musical history with first-class showmanship and an everyman charm. Brooks launched a 5-year Las Vegas residency in 2009 that eased the entertainer out of an early retirement before his return to full-fledged touring. His expansive stadium tour, which postponed earlier this year in part due to surging COVID-19 cases, wraps in 2022, Brooks said. A new residency may be in his future. Brooks sold the Ryman show Friday at limited capacity, despite ticket demand reportedly reaching the tens of thousands. Audiences filled the balcony and the first dozen or so rows of the Tabernacle's ground floor. Garth Brooks feels a great responsibility to relaunch record-setting stadium tour The We're talking about doing a residency, like this here, Brooks said. We're just trying it out and seeing. And, of course, it wouldn't be a night with Brooks without a few songs from Trisha Yearwood. Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood reveals secret to making marriage last. Brooks, aka Mr. Yearwood, invited his hit-making country singer wife for a handful of songs, including a first-time duet of Brett Young's 2018 song The Ship and the Bottle, a standout rendition of In Another's Eyes, and the couple's cover of Shallow from 2018 blockbuster A Star Is Born. Yearwood closed her cameo with a trip to 90s country excellence via withstanding smash single She's in Love with the Boy. I just love singing with you, Brooks said to Yearwood. It never, ever gets old singing with you. Yearwood replied, I love singing with you. Brooks wrapped his initial set with a tribute to Last Call sing-alongs, Don McLean's American Pie, Cat Stevens' Wild World, Billy Joel's Piano Man, and a raucous rendition of Friends in Low Places. Fist-bumping front row onlookers and tipping his hat in appreciation to the balcony, he returned for an encore that included a few fan shout-outs, like leading a marriage proposal to She's Every Woman, and the night's final bow, The Dance. Thank you for the respect you showed this house, Brooks said. Thank you for the respect you showed the music. For Trisha Yearwood, and especially for myself, I love you very much. Love one another. Thank you for my life.